This morning, of course, a big story. Former President Trump is facing a fourth indictment.
This broke last night, this time for his alleged role in trying to overturn the 2020 election results in the state of Georgia.
4 indictments within the past 5 months. It is historic. Mr. Trump again on the front page of newspapers around the world as he and 18 of his allies face a multi-count indictment in the Peach State. This latest legal action marking the 4th indictment, as I said, in just 5 months.
Now, in addition to Georgia, let's take you back now. He faces charges accusing him of organizing a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels. That's out of Manhattan. Then in Florida, you have a federal indictment. Charges were drawn up against the former president for his handling of classified documents and a conspiracy to hide them from the government. He also faces a series of charges in the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol. President Trump has pleaded not guilty on all counts.
NewsNation correspondent Robert Sherman is live in Fulton County, Georgia, with what we know this morning. Robert?
Good morning to you, Adrienne. We all waited out here waiting to see what would happen until the late evening hours. And ultimately, that grand jury handed up an indictment in this case for the former president. Now, former President Donald Trump, as long as many others, including Rudy Giuliani and former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, will have until next Friday to turn themselves in or facing arrest. Because prosecutors say that all of these alleged conspirators acted with one common goal, they can be charged under Georgia's state racketeering laws. Generally, that's used for charging gangs and mobs.
Please remember that everyone charged in this bill of indictment is presumed innocent. It is now the duty of my office to prove these charges in the indictment beyond a reasonable doubt at trial.
New details this morning from a nearly 100-page indictment that names former President Donald Trump and his inner circle.
Specifically, the participants in association took various actions in Georgia and elsewhere to block the counting of the votes of the presidential electors.
The charges stem from this leaked phone call Mr. Trump made to Georgia's Secretary of State in January 2021, days before the Capitol breach.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
According to prosecutors, that call violates Georgia law by soliciting a public official to violate their oath. Over a 2-year investigation, prosecutors say they also found evidence of Mr. Trump making false statements, conspiring to commit forgery, conspiracy to commit impersonating a public officer, and conspiracy to commit filing false documents. In total, Mr. Trump faces 13 charges. The rest are spread out among 18 Trump campaign allies. District Attorney Fannie Willis says they will all be tried together.
We do want to move this case along, and so we will be asking for a proposed order that occurs a trial date within the next 6 months.
The other 18 facing charges, including Trump's former personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, Trump's White House Chief of Staff, Mark Meadows, Attorney Sidney Powell, and Jeffrey Bossert Clark, a former high-ranking Justice Department official. They face a variety of charges ranging from allegedly tampering with voting machines and stealing data, intimidating election workers, to trying to appoint new electors favorable of Mr. Trump. Prosecutors say because they were all working together with the same goal and can paint that picture using Georgia's Racketeering Act.
Through participation in a criminal enterprise in Fulton County, Georgia, and elsewhere to accomplish the illegal goal of allowing Donald J. Trump to seize the presidential term of office.
The former president says that this is not going to deter him from continuing to run for the presidency of the United States. And you look at polls around the country, just about every poll tells you the same thing. State to state, just about every one shows that the former president is leading by double digits. Obviously, this is the 4th time that we've seen an indictment of the former president. This one will potentially be different when it comes to the arraignment process. On the one hand, there's a strong possibility that a mugshot will be taken. And on the other hand, it is conceivable that the case proceedings will be televised, something we have not seen so far. Marky?
Yeah, could certainly play out all on camera for America to watch. Robert Sherman, thanks so much from Georgia this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.